Hey everyone, it's Coffee Time Podcast. It's Mondays. It's time for extra credit. Hope you did your homework. Your host, I'm Luther. He's a
How much have you had to drink, bro?
little bit. The camera's on you. So, what's your name
I forget,
and your
Jen?
fancy polo?
Bro, and I got the fucking PJs on right now.
Bro, I'm
I can't be
basically
shirtless
I'm
like
not
you.
naked. I'm just shirtless because it's hot as hell in here. I got some shorts on though, little shorts,
Ah,
everything like
daddy.
that. But dude, stop. They're gonna be weirded out about this, guys. Welcome to Monday. It's a little late in the day because someone forgot to contact me to record the podcast, but whatever.
Oh, all right, but someone was busy playing Xbox and shit, right? I
Dude,
wasn't even invited. That's some fucked up shit right
do
there.
you have an Xbox?
Yes, I do. I have two of them now because remember, I took the other one, so I technically have two.
Yeah, but you
So
don't.
don't give me that.
Okay, can Xbox? I'm all right. You know what? Actually, that's my bad. Yeah, because you could join the party and talk. You could.
Wow, that's some whole shit. Okay.
Just a little bit of host shit. Not a lot. Not a lot. All right. So on the oh my god, my eye itches. My eye itches. Justin. Oh, that feels so good. All right, guys,
So
we're
on
gonna
the
get
previous Monday one,
yeah, we're gonna get serious, right? So, what was it? Last Monday we gave you extra credit for to listen to a song by Zero, spelled Z-R-O. He's a rapper from Houston. Houston? Did you know Houston is the capital power city of the world? Like the most no energy city of the world.
oh, okay.
The only
I
reason I
can
know
see.
this because our failed podcast that got corrupted and terrible because you jinxed it, terrible person,
Oh,
was
all right.
mostly on the Green New Deal, and then I done a ton of research on it, and I found out a lot of things about it, and yeah, um, I'm not with it, but that's not what this podcast is for. Okay, we're here to talk about Zero's song "Better Days" on the album Codeine. So Justin, I'm gonna let you go first about this. What do you think about the song, and give us your breakdown?
Okay, so of course, whenever I first listened to the song, my wife was already complaining because she already hates the type of music I listen to. So there's that. But I kind of didn't focus really on the rhythm, the beats, and everything like that. I was just trying to stay locked in on the lyrics, which usually I don't do that with music. I'll just like kind of chill, whatever. But I was like, you know what? There's a reason why he wanted me to listen to this, so I'm going to go ahead and just like dive really deep in the lyrics. I listened to it, listened to the lyrics, and I listened to it a couple of more times. Just the song, just the rhythm, just the beat, and whenever I'm looking at the lyrics, like that's what I love about rap is whenever they do storytelling, and I feel like rap like that doesn't come too often. A lot of it is really just like the mumble rappers and like, ooh, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. I'm not a rapper. That's why I'm in this line of work.
Oh wow,
That was my freestyle right there.
that was your freestyle.
So that's why I like rappers like Tupac. I love Eminem. I think a lot of his rap is a lot of great storytelling. Another one is I'm blanking on his name. It's Hobson. I
Hobson's
like
great.
his,
Yes.
yeah, he's really great with storytelling. So whenever I was looking at this, you know, it took me a while to understand it, but I'm reading the lyrics now, and one of my favorite lines in lyric is something I told you. It's if you're humble in the jungle, you become the prey. Because it starts off talking like, we don't live in a fairy tale right now. 50% of my people are either dead or in jail. He knows what's going to await him in this lifestyle. And pretty much like during the song, he's talking about like this lifestyle that people are living in to where they're either going in jail or dying. They're having to struggle every day in the streets. If you try being in the streets and being humble, you're going to become prey. You're going to be preyed on by these other people that are struggling the same way he is. So that was what I kind of took from that song. Like he's talking about his life. He's talking about their story in a sense, like their as a general group of whoever he's talking about. So whenever he's talking about, being in the streets, having to struggle every day in order to survive, and like the percentage of like either we're gonna end up dead, we're gonna be pushed on drugs, or we're gonna be put in jails. he's telling that story. So whenever people are able to tell stories like that, I really appreciate it when it comes to rap music, for sure.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Well, you kind of stole my the lyric, like that chorus when he's like, "If you're humble in the jungle, you become the prey." That is like that hit me. That's what made me. So when I was working out in the gym and I'm doing a heavy 5x5 set, just squatting heavy. I think I was squatting like 335 or whatever, and I was just like, oh, I'm so tired. But what the song comes on, pumps me up. The beat's great and everything, and I never listen to the music. I only listen like, well, I wouldn't say the music, but the lyrics. I always listen to the beat first, and then the delivery of the lyrics. I don't care what you're saying, but like the intensity of what's going on, how how are they're telling their story. Like you said, he's
Mhm.
telling the story the entire time, and I love his voice. I love how he sings the chorus, raps the raps the bars and sings his chorus, and it's structured so well. But
Mhm.
what pointed out to me was like I have to listen to these lyrics because he's telling this story. It's not like you said the mumble rap that we have today, or the very trendy songs, or the very like the pop rap that we're experiencing, or the like
Mhm.
hit him with the blicky eye, icky eye, stupid, you know. Like,
I listen to songs like that. I'm like, okay, so what's the message he's getting from this? Like, hit him with the blicky, the sticky, like, what the
or
fuck
I'm
are you
gonna hit you with the bicky eye.
saying?
That's our freestyle. Coffee Time trademarks that. You can't use it 6ix9ine. All right. But yeah, I can tell that this song meant a lot to him, and then I actually listened to the entire album because I was just so impressed by the song, and then like the album from start to finish is just fucking gold. And I'm not a big fan of this type of rap where I was doing some reading. Like this is actually like falls in like there's so many genres, subgenres of music. It's kind of crazy. It's
Hmm.
damn near like the genders these days. Like, what do you identify today? Like, what do you rap about today, or what subcategory do you fall in today? I'm not trying to make a terrible joke, but it's fucking true. Like, there's so many
Yeah.
sub genres of rap, and this is called hardcore rap, basically, or
Okay.
southern hardcore rap. And the song Better Days for me from start to finish is a story about him being a product of his environment,
Hmm.
and how he's trapped in this helix of just doing what he has to do to survive, and he's trying to get the white man to understand him. He's like, I was born in this is why I'm a product of my environment. But a strong lyric is also, he's like, they tell me to fear the white man, but I need to fear my brothers because they're
Yeah.
killing us. Like, we're
Hmm.
killing each other, so I need to fear them first, and don't even worry about the white man, right? And this song
Yeah.
was released way before this crazy year of 2020. So this is just him being a product of his environment and um sharing the view of the world through his eyes, and letting us put on his shoes and walk in his way of life. And then he says something that really hit me. He's like, "Is there even a heaven for does he say N word?" Let me make sure he I don't want to get the lyric
Or
wrong.
a person like
Oh
him. How
yeah.
about that?
Yeah, he says,
Or,
"Is there a heaven for a real person like me?" But, insert that word. I'm not going to say it even though I can say it, whatever. But
I'm here by association. I am under no obligation to say that word. I got up legally somehow.
all jokes aside, right? He says, "Is there even a heaven for a real N-word like me?" And that kind of hit me hard because he's explaining that he's a product of his environment and he has to do what he has to do to survive.
Mhm.
And he's saying like, "Yeah, I believe in heaven. I'm a man of God." He says that all through his whole album. He believes in God, but he's like, since I'm a product of my environment and I must survive, and what I'm learned and taught from my religion, God will not accept me, but I have to take care of my family.
Mhm.
And it's this crazy. This song is awesome, where it's this crazy internal struggle of like survival, but he's fighting with his core values and of religion, where he's like,
Mhm.
I'm disappointing my Lord and Savior, but I'm feeding my children.
Yeah.
And like that's what hit me. I was like, "Whoa, dude, this song is insane." And the song "Better Days" is him saying that there's better days to come where yes, I'm making all these mistakes. He acknowledged them that they're mistakes and they're sins, but better days will come from this because he's
Hmm.
working to get out of that environment that he was born in, and he will always at his core be a product of his environment, but he will not commit the sins in his better days for the future. And dude, this song just blew me away. And I really hope you guys did your research and listened to this song and broke it down like the Coffee Time crew did today because it was just amazing. So, bro, what's your rating of this song?
Oh yeah, so we're gonna do everything scale 1 to 5. I think this is honestly a. I'm gonna be very like back on it. I'm gonna say a 4, a respectful 4,
Okay.
because the meaning doesn't hit me like I like the song. The only thing that didn't translate well to me was a lot of it's was the music. The lyrics and the message was great, spot on, everything like that. It's just the music wasn't to my liking.
Okay.
Majority of the time, because I'm not a huge rap person. Like on both hands I could count like how many actual rappers I will listen to like on a regular basis. So for me, that's why I'm just like, okay, I don't want to give it the full 5, say like this is the most excellent piece of literature or whatever I've ever seen, but I'm gonna give it that respectful 4.
Okay. That's good. So, for me, like, if you've heard me just now, you're thinking that it's the five. I'm going to go a four as well. But
Hmm.
the album Codeine is a 5 out of 5 for me because if you listen to it from start to finish, and the last song is Better Days. It's great because he's suffering the entire time, and he's explaining the sins he's committing, and his values are being shaken because he's like, my Lord and Savior is looking down upon me, and he's witnessing my sin, but I need to eat. I have kids that I need to feed, and then the Better Days happens, and then he's like, I'm working towards that. So 4 for a song, 5 for an album. I really enjoyed it. So we'll chalk it up to an average of 4.3. Yeah.
I think I mean, we both did a 4, so why not just call it a 4?
Damn, you math correctly, bro. Okay, that's good. Four
I'm
plus
like,
4 is 8. Divided by 2 is 4. Okay, yeah, that's the average.
carry the 2. Wait, what was it they used to do for your fucking thing?
Dude, do you remember that shit? How I confused Brunmeyer? We were okay, so guys, we were studying for the advancement exam, and on the advancement exam, they have these like crazy numbers of like, what pressure does this engine actuate that creates this solenoid, and blah blah blah, and it would be like 0.0045 repeating or some shit like that. It'd be something dumb. So when
Yeah.
my boss in the military would be like, okay, it's time to study. Let's get in these books, and she's like, okay, ask the question. I was like, okay, let's break it down. So boom, boom, boom. Solenoid is 3.7. Engines strokes at a 4.8. I have to add a factor of 4, 9, divided by pi, carry to 3, divided by 1. Throw a wrench in that hoe. Oh my God. C. 0.045 repeating. And dude, she would just be like, like, how?
Because the funniest shit is in every question you'd be like, carry the, and you'd say some, carry the 1.
Dude,
I'm like,
but I sold it, bro. I sold it. So like everyone thought I was being serious. And then I made rank and they were like, oh, he knows something. He knows something.
oh man.
But hey,
That's
Justin, so
hilarious.
we did our extra work. We got our extra credit. We completed our homework. So for this week's homework, what are we doing? What are we looking at? What are we listening to? What are we eating? What are we drinking? What are we
Okay,
doing?
so I'm gonna go with another documentary.
Okay.
Because I'm very Netflix has done a different shift because it used to be, just movies and stuff like that, but they've been doing a lot of documentaries lately. So one that I just looked up is something called The Social Dilemma. I don't know if you've seen this or
Oh
whatever.
man, I have seen this.
Okay, all right. So we won't do that
No,
one
no, no.
then.
We can do this because they probably haven't seen it, and I would like to rewatch it again.
Okay.
It's good.
'Cause it
No,
was
no,
either
let's.
gonna be that or I was gonna, cause I don't like this girl, but I was gonna do Miss Americana, the one about Taylor Swift, where she talks about talking about like the political aspects of like her career and shit like that. It's like pop singer Taylor Swift reveals intimate details on her life while showcasing backstage and on stage concert footage, and she goes political in this fucking documentary. But let's do Social Dilemma because I've never seen it. Maybe some of our audience hasn't seen it, and you watching rewatching it, maybe it'll like whatever you first thought of it will skew or change depending on
Yeah,
whatever.
because it's been a while since I've seen The Social Dilemma.
Yeah. So
How
that's
long
gonna
is it
be.
again?
So Social Dilemma is an hour and 34 minutes.
Bruh.
So, bro, okay, this is coming out Monday.
Mm-hmm.
You have a full week, homie.
I know,
Starting today when we're recording, which isn't even Monday.
brother. You know my schedule, but I'll do it for you.
What schedule?
Oh, you know, jiu-jitsu at 7 in the morning,
Oh,
strength and
all right.
conditioning at 9,
Okay. Okay.
working out
Oh.
at noon, sauna
So
at
what? What
3.
you what you telling me is you can't be on the treadmill or in the sauna, have your phone out while you're just sweating it out.
You know what? I
I'm raising a kid, homie.
I can't even say shit.
So yeah, Social Dilemma. It's on Netflix, of course. Oh, bro, did you hear that Netflix is doing away with free trials?
I thought that's been a thing.
No, like, because I was listening to the radio today, and they're like, sneakily they've been under the radar and taking it away because, of course, their business has been booming because of COVID. Like,
Yeah,
everyone's staying home watching shit. So I'm like, ooh, they sneaky, because I didn't even know that shit.
yeah.
I can't create fake accounts anymore, homie.
But why are they doing away with free trials if everyone would want to sign up right now?
I don't know, cause I think it's they're really trying to because their biggest competition really isn't Hulu anymore. It's Disney. Disney's taking
Oh yeah,
everything,
yeah.
so they have to compete with Disney because they own fucking Hulu.
Well, yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was like, Disney owns Hulu, and well, and ESPN. Yeah, Disney owns ESPN.
ESPN,
I thought it was
Fox,
backwards, but no, no, no. Disney owns Hulu, ESPN. Shit's
and
crazy.
Fox.
And Fox. Yes, yes, they
Yeah,
do.
so
And
that's Netflix.
they're trying to acquire AMC right now. I believe I was reading.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because AMC's running out of money. So if Disney comes in and swoops that shit up, they're gonna be like, bro, this is what's dangerous with monopolies, bro.
it's funny that we're talking about this because this week on Hot Podcast News, we're going to talk about a monopoly in the gaming industry. I'm going to have my bud, Tim Lemasters, on, which is an avid gamer. He's always in the news. He's in the know of the gaming. And we're going to talk about how Microsoft just acquired Bethesda Studios for, I believe, $7.5 billion dollars. That's what a B, bro. Do you know what that point five is? Do you know what that point five is? That's $500 million on the back end of 7 billion. So we're gonna be talking about that on Hot Podcast News Thursday. So catch us then. Yeah, isn't that insane?
Bro,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. That's wild, dude. We're actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna talk about it now because the details are gonna be in. We were doing a ton of
Yeah,
research earlier.
yeah.
But yeah, catch us this Thursday, Hot Podcast News about monopolies and how they're very bad, but can also be very good if you're a fanboy of that platform. But competition is good for everyone. And then when you start monopolizing, it gets a little shaky. You can see that with Apple now in the cell phone industry, and
Mhm.
we're gonna see it soon, I believe, in the gaming industry. And like you said, Disney Plus is going up there now. Shit's wild.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
hmm, anything else, Justin?
No, just make sure you do your extra credit, watch Social Dilemma, and if you have listened to the song and you're watching this podcast right now, just leave a comment down below, email us your thoughts on the song, what you thought about it. If you want to listen to the entire album, tell your thoughts on it.
Yep, and DM us on Instagram at CoffeeTime Cast if you want to share your opinion there. And motherfuckers, if you haven't subscribed,
I mean, it'd help if you didn't call our viewers motherfuckers.
All right. You know what? We out. That was fun.
Just